It's gonna be the first installment of Shyvana. Shyvana jungle is now really strong in season 5 as she does tons and tons and tons of damage as the game goes on, as you're gonna see. Early on she's a little slow and your ganks are pretty much gonna rely on finding the other team out of position. However, as the game goes on, you'll notice that Shyvana will be able to carry your late game and pretty much destroy no matter what situation you're in. So now we're already a little behind on the jungle, but that's not too big of a deal because we actually have really good bot lane presence. She's going to try and steal. I'm not going to let her, of course, because that would just be silly. Didn't even have to smite. Usually use smite on Krugs, but because Diana's kind of camping around in her jungle, I want to save it because I'm pretty sure she's going to be back again. Now she's really behind, so that's going to help us out, and we won't have as much pressure for us to help our teammates. So what I do now is I do a little different. I back because we know that Diana is going to be behind right now. It gives us this opportunity to back and buy. And doing this, we know she's not going to be at our blue because she probably doesn't have her blue right now. So I really like to get the blue item first because it gives Shyvana slow, something that she's been missing in her jungle. It gives her opportunity when she does gank or have team fights and she jumps on someone, she can now also slow them. Make sure when you're playing you're also spamming W when you're going around the jungle. By doing this, it allows you to get everywhere a lot faster. I see a lot of Shyvana players not do that. I mean, it does slow you down a little bit sometimes if you time it right all the time, which I try to do. Not this time, obviously. It gives you the opportunity to move around, and then once you want to stop using it, kind of have the timer ready by the time you get to what you want in jungle. Another thing you want to do in your jungling, you don't have to obviously gank all the time, because right now the only opportunity that really exists is to gank Ziggs, and Ziggs has a satchel, so you're probably not going to get it there, but sometimes it's good to gank consistently even though you're not going to get a kill, just so that you can get their summoners down and give your lane an opportunity to win. So our top laner died. It's pretty pushed right now, it's not like we can go in there and get anything. Just continue to jungle. See how Ziggs kind of moved up now? Least we can do is harass. Always let them know you're coming. Gives them an opportunity to get ready. See how we might not get the kill? However, look, we just forced a flash, so there we go. It's also going to make Ziggs lose a lot of experience because we force him out of the lane. So now we're just going to keep continuing to jungle. Bot's now pushed, so we can go there, help bot lane out a bit.
On wings of fury.
So now I'm letting them know, even if it's warded, I want them to go on Graves right now. If they go on Graves right now, he's dead. Oh, it's doubling. I didn't even realize it. That was silly. Now we're turning on this guy because he's still alive. Alright, that's not good. If he has another stun, he might die. He's pinging him, so he probably does. No, he's not. We can't get him. So that wasn't an average gank. I probably should have played that a little bit better. Ezreal kind of did the right move because he split us, right? They didn't both run in the same direction. One went one way and one went the other. So he's going to die anyways. Even if I ran towards Ezreal, I probably wouldn't have been able to save Caitlyn in time just because she didn't really get out. And Ezreal kind of jumped on her and she didn't have much time to react. We can see Diana screwed up her initial gank, so now she's raging and AFK.
On wings of fury. Run now.
So, pretty much just keep the jungle clear, monitor your lanes. Lanes look alright. As long as you're constantly watching your lanes, like, I don't force ganks. There's no reason to. I mean, if you're really, really strong and you know you can dive them, I mean, that's one thing, but you don't want to force ganks because they don't usually turn out in your favor that much. You want the ganks to come to you, you know, which they will. You have to still watch the lanes, you have to be, watching them, but they'll come to you if you're prepared. You gotta also remember, teleport allows you to teleport behind people. So, you want to make sure you ask your supports to ward. That way you can teleport behind and boom, you have a gank.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.